This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
Hey there, folks. Welcome to another Movie Pops Talk with me, catching up on some of the movies that I've been watching, some I've never seen before, and giving you sort of different little reviews and thoughts and insights on different films that we've been watching lately.
We have to show the world that not all of us will like him. That is not enough for me.
What did you have in mind?
We have to kill Hitler. Can I count you in?
Any problem can be solved with explosives.
Operation Valkyrie is in effect.
If they catch you, they will pull you apart.
Hitler's Germany has seen its last sunrise.
Valkyrie, rated PG-13. The conspiracy begins this December.
All right, next up for me is one you're going to be confused and frustrated by. Like, what do you mean you've never seen this? Now, I have seen Valkyrie, but I had not watched Valkyrie like from start to finish. So I felt like this was actually like my first time watching Valkyrie because I've seen so many pieces of it. I didn't see it when it came out. I didn't really watch this. It's just not the kind of film that's my go-to. There's so many sort of like creative liberties with it. And I just don't really immerse myself in sort of like this piece of World War II history and lore. And Tom Cruise feels out of place, but I guess he does look a lot like Claus von Stauffenberg, so hence the reason that he wanted to do it. And the film is very interesting in how it walks through his journey. He gets injured in Tunisia. He's there with his wife, and they have to basically get sucked into this anti-Hitler plot to assassinate him. Kenneth Branagh, of course, is fantastic. He's fantastic in everything. How is he not? And you have this interesting series of events that are kind of always transpiring that they're navigating around of how can they get to Hitler? How can they pull this off? They have their schemes and their plans. Man, I tell you what, and with Terrence Stamp, it's always good for me. Ludwig Beck, he's basically going to become the politician who's going to take over once their coup is successful. And what Valkyrie is the code name for this operation and how they're going to do it. And they do a good job of setting up failed attempts, things that don't work out. The cast is phenomenal. Bryan Singer does a good job with the cinematography. All that's put together pretty well. I don't think that it gets carried away with showcasing anyone in one particular light or another. I love the film. I like the film. I really do. But I also don't. How do I explain that? I just don't care enough to want to rewatch it. Like, it just becomes this. It's better than my 3 out of 5 type feeling about this movie. Like, I am willing to admit that I scored this movie kind of low, probably compared to most people. Like, for me, it's a 3 out of 5. And I'm sure it probably deserves to be more. I just don't. There's nothing here. I also feel like a problem with a movie like this, like so many movies, is I kind of know what's going to happen, right? Because we know it doesn't work out. So you feel like the stakes and how everything is going to play out is spoiled before you're on the journey. So I don't know that I enjoy that. It's the same problem I kind of have with like prequel movies. When they do a prequel movie and I'm like, yeah, but this character doesn't die. So my stakes, even if it's just subconscious, everything is lowered a bit. I will say that the end of the movie, as things are kind of coming to a head, it was fine. There are some emotional elements kind of pulling things that work really well. And I'm not going to criticize the cast or Bryan Singer. I think, this is a film that suffers from the nature of what it's doing, what it's trying to talk about, what it's trying to accomplish, rather than, hey, it did something significantly wrong. I don't think that's the case. But at the same time, it's not like I'm running out here. I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I can't wait to watch Valkyrie again. I would just be lying. It isn't something that I was just that enamored with or that I enjoyed that much. I think it had all of the positive elements to be a good film. Hence the reason, to me, it's solid. A 3 out of 5 is you go see a movie. 3.5 is you go see a movie maybe more than once. And then above that is when you get into the repeat. It's where its legacy starts to form. And I think war historians and people who really get into this stuff will love Valkyrie way more than I do. Totally fine. Add a star for yourself. But for the rest of us, like Mrs. Pops is not watching this movie. She could care absolutely less. So, I mean, if she were to score this movie, she'd be like, yeah, not my thing. It's what she would just say. It's just not her thing. I'm kind of in the middle between those two things. It's a little bit of my thing, but it's not really totally my thing, if that makes sense. So that's my general take on Valkyrie.
Operation Valkyrie is in effect. This isn't a World War II movie. This is a conspiracy thriller set in the war.
It is such an extraordinary story. It's about bringing down the greatest monster in human history.
It's been a lot of fun working with Brian. It's everything that I hoped it would be.
This is a very cool story, one that very few people really know.
Hitler's Germany has seen its last sunrise.
Valkyrie, rated PG-13. The conspiracy begins this December.
If you are catching this as a clip, make sure you check out the link in the description there to watch the whole Popscast.